I'm Kari, and I just got done reading the oral reader, chapter 1, part of the book you're supposed to read about this man named Alex. I don't know how to say his last name, starts with an H. And just his experience with his African heritage and tracing it back to Africa, and just talking about how oral history really affects the African American community, and how oral history really has come out of, in the African American history, back to oral storytelling from Africa about how a lot of the old African tribes from centuries and centuries ago would tell stories and pass it along, and they made it here to America, some of the stories, and just how oral history is kind of like the same thing, only it's done through video. So it's basically kind of like with everything in history, history repeats itself, and it's just progressing over time, but it's kind of the same thing progressing. You know, we went from storytelling to writing it down in notes and journals to actually making books to putting the books online to now these oral histories that we do that are instead of writing it in books and telling stories, now we're videotaping ourselves and putting it online. So it was really interesting. I guess for my oral history proposal, I went into ADHD. I had a really hard time trying to think of an idea and a person. I don't know why, it just kind of hit me. I have a really good friend and coworker. She has ADHD, and she's actually right now student teaching. So I thought it would be really interesting to look at an adult who has ADHD. You know, we always kind of think of kids of ADHD. We don't really, our society doesn't really look at the adults that have ADHD, I guess because most adults don't know that they have it, because it's kind of something new on the spectrum. So I really want to see like an adult with ADHD and who's going to college. I thought that would be like also inspirational, like if people saw the video on YouTube, like kids, kind of like teenagers, like looking on YouTube and saw the video like, oh, I have ADHD, like I can be something, because a lot of kids with ADHD, they tend to get frustrated easily because they don't know that they have it, or they have it, they don't know how to control it, they don't know how to fix things, you know, how they can get help. And sometimes a lot of the schools aren't really patient with those kids. And it's kind of nice to see like her success story going through life through ADHD, and how she's in college and now she wants to be a teacher. Like how great is that? Like a teacher with ADHD, you know, teaching other students. I don't really have like experts in the field, I guess. I mean, I guess I could interview other people with ADHD. I don't know. But I just kind of thought of her, and that's kind of where my inspiration came from. Like, it's really interesting to hear her story about her struggling with her ADHD. So that's it. Okay, bye.